draw in the legs.
So you gave the both sides of the hem a little curve?
This one just slight. This one's pretty straight actually, just down to the where that little V opens up. This one I gave a little tiny upward curve and then downward curve. So it's, I guess we could call it almost like a very subtle S shape, but I curved right back down to that knee crease. That kind of gives you a nice guide. Okay, ready for the blouse? Okay, I'm going to start up at the collar, and I'm basically going to draw a line, a slight curved line across the top of the shoulder there, like I was continuing that shoulder. Then I'm going to build the collar up above that. So again, it's an upward curve and an upward curve in the back. It's just kind of a general rule to have those curves be upward. So then we can see that this was our bow blouse. So there's a little bit of compression happening here on the side. So I didn't draw a smooth line. It's kind of a wiggly line. And then we can have some gathers pull across there because it's a wide collar that's being compressed as we tie the bow in the front. You can even go ahead and just pull that line right out across the top of the shoulder that just kind of connects. Her neck is a little bit wide. Okay, we see the chin, we see the ear. I give her an earring. I have to admit that the hair on this view is challenging. Can you see her head?
Yes.
Let's do her hair together then. So what I've been doing is kind of pulling the hair behind the ear, and then like I gave her a bob, a little curly bob here to match the hair on the other figure. And so this is not, so I'm just going to smooth over the top of the head, and then for the curly bob, so I'm going to emphasize the crown of the head, and I did some curly hair. Because you see a little bit of that ear, I give her an earring, you see a little bit of the chin. The neck is a little wide, so I tend to narrow it down a little bit. This is actually one of Catherine Hagen's croquis, not mine. All the rest have been mine, but this one is hers. Okay, now we're going to put the sleeve seams in. So right where you see her scapula kind of sticking out, just follow that line. That's going to be our sleeve seam. I relax the line right along her body, and then I'll pull that line out and give myself a little blouson. I added a little gathers. You can see sometimes it's just a natural movement for me to do that and just go right into gathers. So maybe that'll become natural for you at some point too. On the other side, she has very broad shoulders, right? But so anyways, just so kind of curve from like where it would be the shoulder bone, about right here, curve down to the back of the armpit there that you're seeing. So give it a slight curve. And then we're going to put the sleeves in before we can, because the sleeve's going to get in the way a little bit here. So we'll finish this line after we put the sleeves on. So once again, I'm going to go down to the cuffs because I like to find the cuff width and then angle the wide sleeve to that. So I'm just encircling the wrist with the cuff, and I've got, I think I put the button on the wrong side here. Yeah, let's move the button over here. Okay, and then over here, again, downward curve. I'm going to change it and do a downward curve over here. Here I did an upward curve. On the arm farthest away, I tend to do the downward curve. And there's the button. Go ahead and put in the shape of the hand. And then once you have the cuffs, we'll draw the sleeve, the bishop's sleeve together. So you yell when you're ready. Ready? Okay, here we go. So you can see this is just going to angle down and out, down and out, and then continue with your nice loopy. So that first gathers a doozy, and then the line on the inside just pulls down close to the arm, and then I've got a hanging wrinkle there. So down and curving out like a light bulb, I guess. And then a relaxed line. On the other side, skim the top of that shoulder, angle down, and then again, out you go and around. You may want to go ahead and add some gathers. And then on the inside, you can literally follow the line of the croquis right there and so keep the sleeve close to the elbow, and then it balloons a little bit. And add a gather. And then down here, we see the blouse angle into the skirt, and we add a few more gathers.